Hello and welcome to another MCO market update for Bitcoin or on Bitcoin. Yeah, the chart has pushed still higher. Support levels are still holding, so we don't need to focus on the lower support area yet, which we can adjust, as I said, as long as we are still holding above micro support here, which is always going to be adjusted with the price as long as we climb higher. We don't need to focus on the lower support area for this larger degree wave 4. Wave structure wise, really no change in the last few hours, but the price pushed higher. So all we need to do at this point is to adjust support levels, which I've done already. So the micro support, which I've labeled here as a weak support, I will explain why, is currently defined between $89,193 and $90,950. So this support for wave 4 is basically giving us 3 levels to watch that the price could test at any point now. At any point, it will happen. But well, again, as long as the price pushes higher, we have to adjust this support box. But once we see a little bit of downside, we can focus on that support zone. At the moment, the purpose of this box is that it gives us the risk management levels. Yeah. So from an Elliott Wave point of view, at any point now, we have to expect that fourth wave pullback internally, this one, and it should land in this area. And if the price can hold support, one more high could happen in wave 5 of C of the larger third wave. As I explained as well in the previous video, what might happen is that the next top forms a more substantial one. It will be a substantial one anyway, because it should lead to a larger degree fourth wave correction or even a more bearish outcome. But I also explained in previous videos, I am not leaning towards the red scenario. I'm not leaning towards the bearish scenario, in which this one is here a B wave top. Yeah, not leaning towards that, but it's a probable pathway. It is a probable scenario. But as I'm also expecting higher prices over the coming weeks in the stock market, which you know if you watch my videos on the Morecryptoonline channel, I'm also expecting higher prices on the Bitcoin chart because they have moved together for quite some time now again. Not always every single day, but they kind of move together. For example, this spike here that we've seen, when the futures markets opened, like the index futures, S&P futures, that was related to the stock market open. And if you watched if you are following our updates or our stocks membership as well, then you know that I am watching for higher prices in the stock market in the coming weeks. So I try to share this context whenever possible as well in these videos here. So all of that is currently aligned. Now, only a break below 89,193, which is support for the internal fourth wave, would open the door to a larger degree wave 4. Now, as I said, also this box needs to be adjusted with the price. For now, at the moment, it's a moving support area, and support is currently defined between 81,440 and 85,956. But again, that's far away from where we are now. So again, the higher we go, the further away that support area moves from the price, essentially. I mean, from here, the risk would be all the way, it could come down 12.5% and still be in a larger degree wave 4 in the white scenario. So please consider that. That's whenever we have these kind of parabolic increases, the risk at some point gets very high. Now, interesting is as well that we have now reached nearly that resistance zone at 94K. So if we go to the daily chart, then you see that even better. I share that daily chart here pretty much every single day, at least once. We're now there. That's an important level, the golden ratio level. Okay. So as you can see, this does look like a 3-wave move up at the moment. For a 5-wave move up, it takes another 4-5 pattern, as I shared on the smaller time frame. At the moment, it looks like a 3-wave move up. So overall, however, and I cannot make it clearer, I prefer the white scenario. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, again, on the daily chart, people ask me, when is there time to accumulate? I mean, I think I made it quite clear that the last opportunity to really accumulate at cheaper prices in this bull market was this box. So if you didn't buy it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The box was there, the price reacted to it, and everything on the smaller time frame is really noise from that perspective. So price held that support, and the idea was still that we should hold 69K in a bullish scenario. We did, and now we're pushing higher. We've now reached resistance, from support into resistance. So now that we've reached this level, which is a larger degree resistance, it's going to get interesting. 94,250 and then 100,500 are the next main levels of resistance, which need to be observed. So, I mean, let's see if the price reacts to that level. It's the golden ratio level. It's normally quite meaningful. I would say at least we have to expect that this internal pullback starts at any point, yeah. And then the focus will shift to this box here, and we have to see, okay, what's the structure of the pullback? Is it actually corrective? Is it a 3-wave move down? If it's a 5-wave move down, it might indicate that the larger 4th wave has started. So I will try to give you support levels at every juncture here. And you see how close we are now to that resistance level, yeah. Anyway, I keep you updated. Focus can still be on higher prices in the short term, but we're approaching, you could say, heavy resistance now. So I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.